Hello students, and myself Akash Saxena, and I am back with the new chapter of class 10th maths, and the chapter name is polynomials. We have studied that chapter in class 9th also, but there is the next level of this chapter. Okay, we have studied in class 9 about that chapter, that is linear polynomial, quadratic polynomial. We know about these polynomials. Okay, but we have to find the zeros of this polynomial in this chapter. Okay, then okay, and there is new thing also, that is we can represent the polynomials in the graphical representation. Okay, then we can also find the solutions of the equation in this chapter, and then move on to the first exercise of that chapter, and that is 2.1. And the question is, the graphs of y is equal to px are given in figure 2.10 for some polynomials px, that is polynomial px. Find the number of zeros of px in each case. Okay, we have to find the number of zeros of the polynomial in each case. Okay, now we understood that there are 6 questions and 6 polynomials graphical representation here, and we have to find the number of zeros in each polynomial representation. Okay, then there is also simple thing, that the line of the polynomial is this now, that is x-axis and that is y-axis, and then this one is the line of polynomial. So this line is not intersecting x-axis at any point. Then we can say that there are no zeros of polynomial, this polynomial, because of polynomial is in x term na, but that line is not intersecting the x-axis. So the number of zeros in this equation are not here. The number we can say that the number of zeros are 0. Okay, there are no number of zeros in this equation, because this line is not intersecting the x-axis at any point. Like this example, this one case, graph cuts x-axis at two distinct points a and a dash, so there are two zeros. Okay, a and a dash, so there are two zeros. Okay, now move on to the next question, and that is this one. This is the line of polynomial, so this line is intersecting the x-axis at one point. Okay, then this line is intersecting the x-axis at one point, so there are number of zeros 1. So we can say that the number of zeros in these equations are 1. There are only 1 0. Okay, this one, there are 1 2 and 3 intersection point in this equation. Look, there are 1 2 and 3 intersection point, so we can say that there are 3 zeros of this equation, or this polynomial. Okay, that is, I think that is cubic polynomial. Okay, now that is shayad linear polynomial. Okay, now that there are 4 5 6 questions. Okay, there are 2 zeros and there are intersection. Okay, then we can count these intersection point, and then we can write that there are zeros. Okay, okay, now first part. Okay, in graphical representation, the answer. Okay, in graphical representation, the line is not intersecting the x-axis, so number of zeros is equal to 0. Okay, now because this line is not intersecting the x-axis, so the number of zeros is equal to 0. Okay, then about second part of that question. Okay, one curve is cutting. Then in graphical representation,